What is up, everybody? This is Alex from IGTV. I'm still ill. I probably sound iller, but I got Adventure Time to talk about, so I'm going to talk about the second season now. While I've been writhing around in bed trying to get better, I polished up the second season. I don't need to talk about this too long because a lot of my thoughts are similar to that first season as far as how much I enjoyed it. Has the same qualities, the quirky, offbeat humor, bizarre random jokes and sight gags, crazy character designs and adventures, but with a few more hints as to where it might go in the God, is it 10 seasons? Yeah, I guess 10 seasons. So I'm going to scroll through. You can have a look at my ratings on each episode. That's the only way I've been able to keep track of which episodes I've actually seen, so just pause it if you want to take in any in particular. Yeah, I thought it was mostly solid, but the biggest standout really was that there was an episode I straight up didn't really like, which is a first. I thought it was pretty consistent in that first season. That being, where is it, Slow Love, the snail thing. It was this snail character, I just couldn't stand him. Yeah, it's a fine line with characters that are kind of supposed to be annoying or irritating, but the vibes they were just off on this one. It was too far, the dial was too turned up, couldn't get on with it. Probably skip this on a rewatch. And speaking of rewatch, apparently, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm no Adventure Time expert obviously, but lots of people say to start on season 2 and just kind of skip over the first season, but I really enjoyed the first season, so I don't really understand why that's the case necessarily. What were some standouts? I liked seeing Marceline's dad in the first episode, that was fun. I think voiced by the voice actress's real dad, which was funny. I like the episodes that are about, like, storytelling, or there's one later on, Video Makers, which is kind of about filmmaking. Finn and Jake have creative disagreements, which I thought was really funny. I found it weird how these two episodes, the first introducing this Lich character, which I believe is the main villain of the series, who I think only has like a cameo appearance in the first season. Really like the character design, really freaky for like a kids show. But I found it weird how these two episodes seemed like a season finale, but it's followed up with this Heat signature episode. I don't know what that's about. But it also seemed to introduce the idea of episodes that kind of directly link to each other or need to be watched in chronological order, or have some kind of ongoing consequence, like Princess Bubblegum being de-aged to being 13, the same age as Finn. Curious to see where that goes, how that sticks around or evolves. There is the episode with, can't remember which episode it is, with that funny little elephant thing and that crystal apple. That's kind of reincorporated, so a returning character. But this right here is direct storytelling leading into each other. Hope to see more of that as it goes along, I'm sure I will. I really liked the Mystery Train episode, really surreal and strange. This was one that made me realize that there were a bunch of episodes from this season I had actually seen before. And I was kind of tricked by the episode Susan Strong, where I've been waiting to get some human lore, with Finn being the only human. He thinks he's found some other humans in a very Futurama-esque underground cavern, with a little twist of the episode being that they're actually like fish people. I'm sure that also gets answered later on, the human lore and backstory. There's actually a really good run of episodes here. Yeah, I guess from this one, the like weird goblins that were all like complete simps to the king, followed with those glasses that make Finn genius. And again, shout out to Finn's voice actor. The screaming thing like never gets old to me. I love his delivery of his lines. It's always funny. The more sincere they are, the funnier it is when matched with that screaming. I fucking adore it. The gamer episode was good as well. I thought this Death in Bloom one was funny. When it would go quite macabre or surreal, or have like an existential, horrifying ending, like that gamer episode where like all of reality is just like destroyed, just for like a weird ending gag. Love that kind of stuff. But when they go to the afterlife, and there are all these skeletons that want to eat flesh, and the weird music stuff, that's a great episode. Jake, I think, continues to be my favorite. I love the Jake episodes, like the stretching one. Taking the concept of his stretching powers and just seeing how far it can be taken, and the visual gags that come from that, and stretching himself thin, like, literally. What else stood out to me? So what I like about this show is there's multiple times in an episode where I'll usually laugh out loud, which is quite rare for me. The hair reveal was funny, to cut a woman's hair. Oh yeah, this is a great episode. Oh yeah, and the snail thing, the evil snail towards the end was funny. Ever since the comments on the first season told me to look out for him, I've been keeping my eyes peeled for him. Fun little Easter egg. Because I only watch things for Easter eggs, by the way. Did you know that I only watch things because of Easter eggs and references? Yeah, this is a weird episode. Awesome episode. I like the weird lore with the rainicorns and dog war, with Jake being all stressed that his girlfriend's parents won't like him. A funny, relatable episode. This episode's crazy. Power animal. This is one I remember seeing. I always love the Jake episodes. And there's so many times throughout this season where I'm like, oh, that's where that gif comes from. That's where that meme comes from. That funny face or reaction. So for, what was it, 26 episodes? One of them's a miss. The damn good odds. I enjoyed this just as much as that first season. So many people talk about their like comfort show or something that just makes them feel carefree or in touch with their childlike side. I never really experienced it that much until this show. It really is a comforting, delightful show. Makes you forget about your problems, your bunged up nose, your coughs. Looking forward to see when the story starts developing. Leave a comment, let me know when it kind of starts building up a bit more, because I'd be fine with it being this kind of episodic thing, but from what I understand, it does get kind of more complex and mature as the character of Finn grows up, and the voice actor too. So it continues being fire. Let me know your thoughts on the second season. I'm having a great time, but in real life I'm having a bad time because I'm ill and sound stupid. I'm gonna go rest now. Bye.